Hello from Southern Ontario, May 10th, here in Canada. I want to talk about the police. Now, let's say, I'll start off with, you look what's happening in France. Millions of people protesting, verging on, and sometimes rioting. It's the police that hold them back, right? So, for hypothesis' sake, what if the police turned and faced with the people? I mean, they're paid by the people. They're supposed to protect the people, the citizens. So if the police all turned and stood in unity with the people, I'm talking France here as our hypothetical example. Macron, the leader of the, John going to work, the leader of France is a WEF member. Young global leaders graduate. He's pushing the WEF agenda. Millions of people every weekend on the streets in France protesting. So if the cops turned and faced with the people, that politician and his cabinet, or whatever it's called in France, would have no choice but to call an election, because that's the thing. Instead of the people going in and putting a Mussolini ending on them, or overthrowing the government and insurrection, they just say, okay, buddy, now you're listening, because you got no protection. We want an election. It's an oversimplification, but it's also a reality, I think. My opinion, anyways. But the police have a hive mindset. If you've ever walked into a police detachment, you know, a station of any size, there's a lot of staff there, too, that some of them work for the police, but not as active duty police officers. And there's often, you know, bureaucratic civil employees work there as well. But the vibe is distinct. It's kind of like, I'll use the analogy, remember the Borg from the first generation Star Trek? There's them, and there's you know. And even if it's a civilian staff member in that hive, you can just tell you're you and they're them. You might be in there reporting an accident or something, you know, whatever. Why would you be in a police detachment? It doesn't happen very often. And I've noticed here as well, as they've developed this truck parking lot and this rent-a-dump, I'm grateful to be leaving soon. There's criminal activity, right? So I end up interacting with the cops because I live here in the house out front, and the surveillance system screen is in the porch. They know I don't have anything to do with anything, but I end up interacting with them more often than not. So I have more interaction with them than I would normally. And 201, I asked them, do you follow politics at all? And you know how they always take notes, right? They're always taking notes. A lot of them are left-handed. It just occurred to me. I don't know if there's any psychological thing with that or not. I don't know. I'll have to start keeping count. But anyways, they're taking their notes, and without hesitation, they go, nope, nope. And I'm like, not at all, not like at all. They're like, no. So I push a little deeper. I go, well, why wouldn't you? I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in this country, and I think that if there's anybody should be watching it, it's the police. And they'll pause and look at me, and they go, no. Oh, okay, you don't want to antagonize the guy. He's big and he has a gun and a stick, you know, handcuffs. So, oh, okay, well, just asking. But 201, no interest at all. And that has to change. So I'll leave this video here.